got my laces tied. My trusty podcast by my side. If you wanna talk fun, it's the place to be. Yeah, it's the drop, D-R-O-P.
All right. Hi, this is Thomas with Believe in the Run.
This is Megan with Believe in the Run.
This is Karl with Believe in the Run.
And where's Robbie?
Robbie's gone. He's no longer with us.
Peace. Rest in peace, Robbie.
Oh, gosh, don't say that. Guys, Robbie's just on vacation.
He's in Florida right now.
Yeah, which I you know what? I almost wish he was here because I found It's Florida Man. I don't know if you've seen that. It's a TV show. And it just takes little stories from Florida that are real stories, and
it's what we watched this weekend.
Yeah, it's almost like
terrifying.
It's almost like Drunk History, but
Florida version.
Florida, and I was like, Robbie really does belong in Florida. Like I don't know how he ended up in Maryland.
It's the strangest group of humans and stories you'll ever hear in your life.
Like there's one that was definitely a Robbie story.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I've heard the term Florida man before. Like I know whenever there's a news headline of something crazy, it's always Florida man this, Florida man that.
Yeah.
So I didn't know they made a TV show out of it.
They did, and it really is like Drunk History, where you have the real person telling the story, but then you have
like a reenactment.
Actors,
yeah. Oh man, that's awesome.
And like one guy decided to swim across a lake for some reason, and lost an arm, and just is in the bushes, and he gets found, but he ends up surviving. But he thinks he saw his mom out in the lake, who's deceased, and kind of guides him out.
What the heck?
But they're definitely Florida stories.
Is that on Amazon or something, or
it might have been on HBO Max.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, premium. Okay.
But it was like the perfect entertainment for post run. On Saturday, you know, it was hot. I'm all sweated out. I'm sitting on the couch drinking my element and just watching a couple of those episodes. They're pretty short, but
yeah, it's HBO, but it also says Netflix. So I don't know.
How many episodes are there? Because I thought we watched like 4 and that was it.
Yeah, there's only one season.
Okay.
We'll have to check it out.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, it did remind me of Robbie.
Okay, you want to know something that's hilarious and absolutely disgusting that also reminded me of Robbie?
It sounds great.
On my run this morning, I ran by a Fuji water bottle that
I saw that one
filled with clearly urine. I'm guessing it looked like Fireball. I was like, this person's dehydrated.
Yeah, it definitely was like iced tea. I know exactly where you saw it, right by DeBurns Arena and the field.
It was full.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was gross.
That's interesting.
But I immediately thought of Robbie.
I know. Florida people and bottles of urine. Robbie.
Oh, it's too bad Robbie won't ever listen to this episode.
Yeah.
I'll bet you he does.
No.
Somebody will tag him in it.
Yeah.
If he survives a plane ride back, he rode Southwest. Is that?
Oh, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It's the easiest to Florida.
Out of Baltimore, that's a hub.
Yeah. He'll crank this podcast up on the flight back. Southwest flight from Florida. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah. But is there anything going on in running right now? Like, is this trail season where there's just some smattering of
there's track
trail
stuff
races?
Happening, but we don't follow that very much.
We leave that to Sidious.
Yeah. Let those guys talk about that.
I mean, Tour de France is on again. You know, hey.
Every summer.
Every summer.
I know. Do you get geeked up for that?
Not really. My old roommate in Jersey, he's a cyclist, so like I see him posting stuff on Instagram, but no, me personally, not really.
Yeah, during the Faster Bastards run, like all our tribe people were like all excited about they were going to go to a bar and watch it and stuff.
I saw there was like a viewing party at Woodbury. I think Ryan posted that.
That's probably where they were going.
Yeah, it was like just chairs set up in a TV screen, which I guess that's fun. I don't know.
I mean, I think it's just another excuse to day drink.
Yeah. I mean, we do the same thing. I think we did that with Grand Slam, like one of the events a while ago. Like we went to ministry and like had them turn it on the TV, and we just sat there and day drank.
I will say it was cool when the cyclists came to Baltimore for, what was that event?
The Tour de Baltimore, maybe.
Yeah. That was
That
a big
was-
thing, right? That was a huge thing.
It was really cool. That one actually
Like watching
was.
that
But
in
that
person was cool.
That's different. Like the Tour de France, it always looks the same to me. Like if you put on last year's and said this is this year's, I'd be like, oh, cool. Like I wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah.
That's because you're not invested in the riders.
Probably. But when they did it in Baltimore, it was cool because they started out like way up in the horse country, but where Megan's from.
Yeah, Moncton area.
Yeah. And rode all, and so you see it, but what was cool about that is you recognized all the roads and the landmarks
Yeah.
because they're riding through Baltimore. And then when they did get downtown, it was like insane. Like you don't realize how fast those guys are really
It's
going.
scary fast.
And in tight groups.
Yeah.
That was actually cool. I have to give it.
The Peloton.
Yeah.
How many people like were in that race?
By
Probably
the
hundreds, right?
I don't think it was hundreds, and they were eliminating people on time. So I think it got down to like 50 people or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
But
Interesting.
yeah, there was pros, and then it ended on Pratt Street. We even went to the finish.
Yeah.
We were into that one.
Anyway, enough cycling talk.
Yeah, get that out of here.
We're here to talk about running all the time.
Speaking of which, how's your grit going, Meg?
Okay, so this is the first July since Grit started that I'm not like deep in marathon training, because I always hit 300 like easy day because I'm marathon training.
Wait, what marathon would you be training for right now?
Chicago. I'm trying to think of all the
We're
fall.
like 18 weeks out.
No, less than
What are we,
that.
like near the end of July? And that's like beginning of October, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
we're 11 weeks.
Get out of here.
you should have just
Yeah.
seen Thomas's eyes widen.
Yeah, guess what? I'm running Chicago. We're 11 weeks out.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's literally peak marathon time.
Right
12
now?
weeks is like the like
Yeah.
most people do. Like if you haven't been training consistently, you do like a 20 or 18 week program.
Yeah.
But if you're like you've got a solid base, then it's like a 12 week like concentration.
Okay,
on
so I'm getting
marathon.
ready to get going.
you're,
You have
you're in
to,
it.
yeah.
Okay, well, good for me then because I've been the last. Okay, I'm very proud of myself for this week. I ran 49.98 miles, and when I saw that I was at that 0.98, and I knew that I've been hitting 50 almost every week. I think when I was on the vacation, I was like 48, but I was like, do I go out and run that 0.02 and just get my 50 in, or do I just?
What would you have done
I would have done it.
for 0.02?
There's just something about it's like if it was like point like
You literally could have just not even put on running gear and ran up the block.
yeah.
I know, but I was just like, wouldn't it be bigger of me just to let it go? Like, it's close enough, isn't it?
Clearly, it's not bothering you. You haven't been talking about it for 24 hours.
Well, now that's the thing. It flipped over. I can't. It's the week is
It's
over.
over now.
You can't do anything about it.
You can't retroactively fix that.
It's
I will
over.
tell you, last grit though, the weather was so much better. This has been
This
horrible.
is true grit.
Yeah, I was gonna say last year was not like this, right? It was hot, but it wasn't like steamy.
Yeah, did you get a good weekend?
I've been doing anywhere between like 30 to 40.
Do you have a
circuits.
goal, or are you just like
Nah, I'm just,
whatever it
just
is?
whatever.
I'm pretty sure I saw you when I was walking up the hill from my run yesterday, and you were getting started. And I was like, how much does he hate his life that he's starting a run at 10 a.m.?
Yeah, I was gonna go to slow roast. I woke up at 9:30, so I was like, okay.
Well, it's cool because Helen's doing at Slow Roast. She's taking a rescue dog out and featuring a rescue dog every week. So if you haven't been following Believe Run Club, and you follow them on Instagram, and you can see pictures of the dogs that they're taking out. But they had one named Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Yeah. And it kind of looks like Mushroom.
I wanted to meet him.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Would you get a dog?
Not right now.
Robbie has freaked you out of it.
Yeah, that and like just the nature. Dogs are so like I love you, Ralphie, but like
Ralphie's here.
dogs are just so like.
Would you get a cat?
Yeah, I'd get a cat, but I still also right now just like our travel schedule. is-
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's
as
the
no pets
travel.
right now.
It's the travel.
Yeah.
as one person,
Yeah,
like it's tough.
you need a partner. You need someone else.
Yeah.
But
And a house sitter.
yeah, and so like maybe in the future, but yeah, right.
So what if you start dating someone who had a large slobbery dog? Would that
Like a
be
Saint Bernard?
Would that be a plus or a minus?
slobby
Okay,
part.
we'll just go with a regular, like a lab or something.
Yeah, that's fine. I dated a girl who had like a dog for like a really long time. So
Did you guys get along?
yeah, it was good. Yeah, I what was his name?
What was
her
worth
name?
breaking up with her or the dog?
Well, she broke up with me,
Oh.
so that decision didn't have to be made.
Later.
Yeah. I'm like, can I still see the dog, though? What was his name?
Obviously, you didn't care about that much. You don't remember his
No,
name.
I do. Oh, man. Slipping my mind. But definitely dogs, yeah. Two owner, you need help with that one.
Meg, you were saying that you normally hit 300 easy.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Well, normally I have like very structured training where I have at least one workout, and workouts for my marathon training are typically 10 to 15 miles. So that's like a solid day in itself. And then I have like a long run on the weekend, sometimes with paces in them as well. And right now, just with all of our travel, and I think just mentally, I'm not in the mindset of like wanting to have this structured training. So I've just been trying to run miles. And it turns out I don't like it was so easy for me before to just run like 70 miles a week. And I don't know if it's the travel or a combination of things, the weather, but it's been hard to try and get that mileage in.
It's not just me. Yes.
I think that's interesting, though, because I think a lot of people think you're just like a running machine.
Well, I do love running. Like, so it's not hard in the sense, it's funny, I forget who was talking about the grind and how everyone is like, oh man, like that marathon training's so hard and you're in the grind. And it's like,
That's
but
your
it's,
favorite part.
But it's not a grind when you enjoy it. Like
But
it's time and effort, but it's not like a unhappy thing.
No, but I think that, especially, I mean, we've been doing this for a while now, and even the podcast we've been doing for a few years now. And you've been consistently training for an event, training for a marathon, going after it hard. And for the first time I've known you since you started running marathons, you've kind of hit this spot where you're like, I don't know what I want right now.
Yeah. I'm not done with the marathon by any means. Like I know I have a faster time than a 2:45. I know that.
But what's going on inside?
So I know that I don't perform well when we have a lot of work around an event, like
Stop me.
Chicago or New York City.
Yeah.
New York City has always been a fun run, but like I know when I ran Chicago in 23, I did it because we had no work obligations, and I was really low key that weekend and tried to set myself up for a good day. And we also had amazing weather, so it was great.
Is that your PR today?
Yeah. That's where the 2:45 was. But Chicago this year, we are going to be working. We have a Friday, Saturday, like days planned of work. And so I know myself well enough at this point that like that's just not going to set me up for a good race day.
Yeah.
You're not like me.
I'm not. I was never as good as you are.
No, but like the social, like where even like the group runs that we have with like thousands of people that show up, it's amazing and I absolutely love it, but it drains me.
Oh, see,
like I need downtime after that. You are like on top of the world and you're like ready to go.
Yes and no. I mean, it drains me in the fact that I have so much fun that I'm like, how's the marathon even going to compete with something like that? Like a lot of times I'm finding the group runs and the things that we do so much fun and hanging out with people, and there's no pressure. Like when we did recently, we did the trail run with Mount to Coast, and I just had a blast because we're just out there having fun. It's got that race feel because there's a lot of people, but without any of the pressure of, having to know that you're going to lock yourself into like a painful, like got to struggle through a painful. No, when I felt painful, I just stopped. But like I think that's the difference. I'm like trying to figure out for you. You went so deep into the pain, especially at CIM, like trying to push and just back to back and just like crushing and relentless in basically your training.
Yeah, 23 I crushed. Like I did too much.
That's what I'm kind of asking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Karl, you hit your PR almost, and was that your first marathon?
My first marathon.
You just crushed. You had a great one. You trained well.
Yeah.
Again, you weren't working and doing all this stuff.
Right.
And since then, you've kind of like also. I feel like you're like, okay, I'm working. your mindset is different.
Yeah, when it comes to I've only done 4 marathons at this point.
Yeah, but you packed
Three
up.
of them were work ones, and
Was that all last year?
yeah, it was all last year.
So what were they?
Let's see. Well, my first one was Amsterdam, and then I did Berlin, New York, and then Boston. So
All right, yeah,
hit the
just
3
boom, boom,
majors.
boom.
Yeah, and I'm kind of with Meg on that. Like, it's tough to have that same kind of focus for work while still trying to keep that same energy for a marathon. And it's tough when you have to be, like, we're always on our feet when we go to these events. Like, we just have to be. It's like tough to just like not take a day where you're not doing anything. So when I did Amsterdam, it was great because I was a tourist. I kind of just stayed, like you said, low key. Yeah. When you're out at these events, you have to show face. You have to running around with the camera, trying to do
the
stuff.
pressure of like capturing content, making
Right.
sure that you're.
And just like, we have obligations, so I just want to do a good job when we go and stuff like that. But then it's like, all right, well, these last marathons, I'm like, all right, they've been my slowest, but they've also been, very fun. But it's
Yeah.
also like, I know that I'm not going to PR here. Like,
I think that's where it gets. For me, like my time doesn't really matter. Like,
Same,
yeah,
yeah.
people might judge or something like that, but my real, like where I find the value in stuff is during the training, and I can't run in the heat. So if I get a hot day at a marathon, it's going to be bad anyway,
Yeah.
and so I can't. I've stopped letting the one day be like the defining moment of the year. But I think that's where the difference is when Meg is pushing so hard for specific goals.
I still have one in the back of my mind for
Can I
later
hear
this
it?
year.
Oh, the potential marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and do you want to talk about it?
I don't care.
Talk about it.
talk about
I tried to. What the funniest thing
Because
is,
everybody always asks me, and I
I
don't
tried
say
to
anything.
keep CIM such a secret. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah, that.
And then it was like I was one of the most tracked people.
I know you were featured.
today.
You were featured.
So there's no way of keeping a secret. Anyway, I'm thinking about the marathon project just because that feels different. It feels like, I don't know, something.
Explain to people what the
exciting.
marathon
It's
project
different.
is, like why everybody can't run it.
Well, when they first announced it, they had some pretty strict paces requirements.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they've expanded those because it didn't sell out right away. But anyway, it's basically a looped course. So if everyone remembers during the pandemic,
I remember because we watched Sarah Hall, Kara D'Amato,
yeah,
and some of the other. I think Emily was there too.
basically all the
Yeah, because
pros,
it was during
I think.
COVID.
It was the only thing that they could do. But basically, they set up a super fast looped course for the pros to come and get times that they wanted to for contract reasons, for just because they were training and they wanted to be able to prove their fitness somewhere. And so this like marathon was born that's certified and just super flat and fast and looped, and you can have bottles. And so this year they've expanded it to not everyday runners, but I guess the public with qualifying times.
Yeah, what are the
So,
qualifying times?
Let me see. I want to say it was like 3:15 for women, but I think they're saying like 3:25, 3:30.
Which is, for women, that seems like it'd be pretty accessible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Gold Wave is what they're calling the deepest, fastest amateur marathon in America. Yeah, so it's going to be 500 men, 500 women. I remember seeing 3:15, but then I think it's, 3:25.
Okay, so, but is it sort of like Boston where if it fills up with the fastest first, then, like, because it's only 500.
Yeah, but it looks like they're still accepting applications now. Yeah, you do have to, quote, apply
So
before
are you
you get
applying?
accepted. I haven't.
Do it.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
see.
do it right now.
Yeah.
On the pod?
Yeah,
Live?
do
Live
it
on the
on
pod.
live.
It's like $500. Did I
Oh.
mention that?
We'll get the credit card.
That's flight mile. That's
Yeah.
You'll get a free airplane
There you
ticket.
go. Where does this take place? Like, where?
Arizona, I think.
Arizona. At the end of the year, or?
Yeah, December. I think
Is that good weather? Is that good? Is that a good?
Y'all Out Boy concert might be the juggernaut.
No. That's in November. There's like a month in between.
Oh,
I already factored that in.
She already checked. She was like,
No, because there was, what was the marathon? Oh, Valencia. I wanted to do Valencia, and I had a way to get a bib, and it's the weekend after.
Wait, who's the
TRE.
sponsor for Valencia?
New Balance.
Okay.
And it was the weekend after TRE, and I'm like, I've done that. I've gone down that road.
Yeah.
Can't do that again. That's like worse than working a weekend.
That is.
Yeah.
yeah, but
So we'll see. Maybe.
Yeah.
When is that comparatively to the JFK 50 miler?
That's also in November.
Right. So I'm saying, would it be the same week? Like, would we be doing the 50 miler and you'd be out at Marathon Project?
No, the Marathon Project's December 21st. JFK is in November.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got a solid 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Between that and TRE, though, isn't TRE like the week after, or?
It's exactly a month. TRE this year
I know we're doing New York, and then there's like 3 weeks in
is
between.
December 2nd to the 4th.
Okay. Ooh.
Wait,
yeah,
December
I'll
2nd to
just
4th.
done, because I think it's the last week in November.
Oh, yeah,
Is
so
the
that's-
JFK 50.
You're not doing that, right?
Hell
Yeah,
no.
you and I are the only smart ones.
Are
on
you
the
going to
team.
come out and check it out?
Maybe for a little bit, yeah. I mean, where does it, like, it doesn't start where it ends, right? Like,
No, it's point to point. I
point to
think,
point.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
When does training for that start? Since you didn't even know you were 11 weeks out from Chicago.
That is, I mean, Chicago and New York are my training for
I was
it.
gonna say you're
Yeah.
treating those like long runs, basically.
Yeah, like New York. The only reason I'm doing New York, because New York's always been a disaster for me. I've never had a good New York, and even now it'll probably be a shitty New York. But we're gonna do it anyway. But it's like, if I do New York, yeah, it's just I'm gonna just do it for like time on feet
Yeah.
and kind of hopefully I'll get a good day in Chicago.
You mean weather-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really such a gamble.
It really is. It could be 100 degrees or 50 degrees.
It was decent last year, right?
It kind of was, but then it heated up towards the end, if you remember.
I got hot, yeah, because I was cycling all around trying to
Yeah.
find spots to shoot.
Well, we were running around too, and
I remember that, you guys. Yeah.
I just remember it just seemed a little bit humid and a little
yeah.
little bit warm towards the end. And I remember seeing Robbe with his shoegazers, it like mile 16 or so, and they looked pretty warm. All right, first check in. I just want to see how you're doing. How are you feeling? It's a big month. If you're participating, great. You're probably tired like me right now. Make sure you're getting lots of sleep. And if you can, I know we all have responsibilities, but man, it's nice to every once in a while after a run, especially on the weekends, find a little time, maybe after your shower or something, to just sit still for a little bit and just relax. So if you can, do it.
All right, this episode is also sponsored by Element, our favorite salty beverage this summer.
I am guzzling this stuff right now.
You actually are. Like every morning, he's making a giant jug of Element and then another one in the afternoon.
I actually made two. I made a handheld for my run. Like, I know I'm not probably supposed to have 3,000 to 6,000 milligrams of salt a day, but I'm doing it. And I haven't seen an adverse effect yet, except for I don't remember anything.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, it's necessary in this heat and humidity of summer. So if you don't have Element, you need to get on that. And you can get a sample pack, which includes 8 of their drink mix packets, 4 of their top flavors. So get your 8-count Element sample pack with any purchase at drinkelement.com/thedrop. That's drinklmnt.com/thedrop.
And I think I got to try that mango chili again, because our buddy John Ober says that that's one of his favorite flavors. He said we're maligning it and we should give it another shot.
All right, I like it.
You heard it here. How about, speaking of Chicago, we got the big news that Ruth, world record,
Oh, yeah.
no longer.
Someone posted, they did a picture of her and the picture of the CEO and said, big week for cheaters.
Oh, no.
Yikes. I mean, we all kind of thought it was crazy.
Here's the thing. It's like, I think we all do this. Like, when something happens, we're all like, that's too good to be true.
Yeah, that's what-
But your optimism and being like, well, maybe it
Well, you want to believe that it's
Right.
true. You
Yeah.
want to believe that it's legit. Like, yeah. What are your thoughts, Meg? This is.
I was sad mostly. Like
Did
it's
it
just
make
such a
you?
bummer.
Did it make you want to get the
yeah, I'm
drugs?
also like, what is she on? Like, how do we get that? Just kidding. Very kidding. No, it just bums me out, like, mostly for the other women, like, especially the American women who, like, the Emily Sissons of the world and a lot of Americans who are working really, really hard and trying to keep up with other runners, specifically these East African runners, where using drugs doesn't seem to be as big of an issue, or I don't know what the right way to say it is, but like it's just not a fair playing field.
Right.
And so it just seems like a real bummer for people who are trying. And I didn't even think about it, but I saw a few posts about how there's like strategy in marathons, and you want to, if you're planning to win, you need to go out with the top people. And if you go out with the top people that are clearly on performance enhancing drugs and they can sustain a pace for much longer, it's going to break you and it's going to ruin your race.
Yeah.
And so there's like, and then not to mention the prize money that's forever.
The prize money, the sponsorships.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you look, like, does Adidas have any U.S. runners in the top?
In marathon?
Yeah. Or are they strictly East Africa?
Well, our girl,
She's from Africa.
South Africa,
Yeah, Dom Scott.
Tom Scott,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. For marathon, I don't know.
Like, I would love to, like, we should have a roster of everybody on the marathon teams for each brand. That would be a good Instagram post. Be like, this is Nike's team, this is Adidas's team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get on that
Yeah.
graphic designer.
Work on it.
Hey, Madison. Yeah, because like it's interesting. Like the money and where it goes is going to go to the top people that are going to podium.
Right.
So like, there's also an obligation. I think from the brands, they want to be on that podium. But like, if they're sponsoring a person that might have a dubious, you know,
Mm-hmm.
But also, like,
they gotta know too. You gotta know.
Someone in that team for sure.
On that, like it just that Shoe for Africa speech. Just when he told us that stuff, I can't get that out of my head.
Me neither, dude. Me neither.
what did he say?
He basically said that everybody, it's part of the running culture there, and that the doctors will get these athletes on it. Not the athlete might not even know they're on it.
Yeah.
And then they're blackmailed into, if you don't share your winnings with me or your sponsorship, then I will tell everybody.
Dang.
And then
Yeah, it's a very messed up situation.
I don't even know, how do you fix that? Like, where do you start?
I don't know.
it's one of those things. It's like, it was when I was in the Bahamas, they were talking about some of the corruption going on down there. And it's just so ingrained in the culture at that point, and so much like people expect, like that's normal part of business is the corrupt part. And so how do you not participate in something if that's just the way it's done?
Yeah.
Well, and also, like, you're not going to be able to compete against someone who's using performance enhancing drugs, and you're not.
And in a country where your choice is either run and be sponsored or
Like,
Work on a farm.
Yeah.
bring
Not-
life-changing money home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what we didn't even think about what the job opportunities are for women, especially in E10 or in that part of Kenya.
Yeah. So.
All right, well, let's talk about something more uplifting, like the people who are not, well, hopefully not cheating in grit. So a little update since last week.
I haven't logged on my miles.
Well, that's your fault. Our top guy, Jeremy Susi,
Susie.
Saucy?
516 miles.
Jeez, dude.
What do you think he's going for? He's got another full week this week, and then.
Well, Robbie was saying, is it
Local.
750? That's the record? 800?
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably on track for that. But we'll see. And then Connor Bessel's in second with 475.
Wait a second. I'm trying to think here. How many miles do you have so far around?
I think around 210.
I'm a little over 150.
I don't even know what mine is, to be honest with you.
I don't know where Robbie's is, but I will bet you the first place Susie is beating all four.
Oh, no doubt.
Four of us combined.
No doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
Gonna have to
He's-
get Helen in there.
She's been throwing down numbers.
I know.
He's clocked 90 hours. That's like, it's the time that's unfathomable for me. I'm like, where do you find all that time? And then Gustavo Rodriguez is in third with 448 miles.
Nice.
I mean, third place for over 400 miles. That's insane.
Did you ever think it would get like this competitive when you started?
When it got really weird for me was when we added the elevation the one time when we did the.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, these guys are going out and finding like huge, elevations and just doing them back and forth, like running it and turning around and running it back up.
And you're like, I did that.
I know. That was Pat Blair, man. That guy was.
Yeah.
And those guys running Gunn Road. That was insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's 13 people with over 300 miles already.
Yeah.
It's just wild.
In this
That
weather?
blows my mind. Like, if we probably need to pull the stats and compare the years
Yeah.
because the insanity has gotten
Yeah.
different.
Have you been refueling with ice cream?
No, I have not actually.
Not one?
Not one ice cream so
Yesterday
far.
was apparently National Ice
I
Cream
know,
Day.
everyone was telling me to come out, but they all go to Fed, and I'm just like,
That's basically another city.
yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna go all the way out there.
How do they do it? Do they stand outside your window and they're like, Karl?
No, we have a little group chat, so they'll just be like, oh, moo-moos tonight?
Mumus?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Why don't you tell everyone to come over to be more lit?
I mean, they do sometimes. I still
Okay.
don't go, but well, because by the
So
time
it's
they
not the
go, well, no,
distance.
by the time they go, I'm on beer number 3, and it's like I'm not gonna have ice cream with this.
Yeah, you can't mix beer and
Ice cream and beer, yeah, don't go together. That's something. It's not like a beer float.
Right. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beer float.
I wonder what flavor ice cream would work in a beer float.
I think you have to go vanilla.
No, I don't. I think you'd have to make a new flavor like pretzel, and it would have to be like salty and.
Salted caramel?
See, I don't think you want any sweet. I don't know. Maybe
That's
I'm
what
wrong.
ice
Yeah.
cream is.
No, you can do savory.
What savory ice cream have you ever had?
I'm sure I've been like went someplace. Had some.
There's literally no such thing.
Yeah, there's got to be.
Japanese ice cream, right? Don't they have the mochis or whatever?
Yeah,
Aren't
they-
those a little bit more?
Those are not savory.
Are they super sweet?
Look for savory ice cream.
Ew.
Yeah, here it is. She's got it.
no,
What
savory
is
ice
it?
cream. What is it?
Savory ice cream flavors are a growing trend featuring unexpected combinations that blend sweet and savory notes. Examples include sweet corn and black pepper,
I've
That
actually
sounds
heard.
good.
I've heard sweet corn ice cream.
sriracha. I mean, I might try sriracha, but that's weird. Blue cheese and
Weird, that's
even
weird.
pizza flavored ice cream.
I
I don't know about that.
So green tea ice cream is. I would consider that more on the savory side.
Yeah.
Who's making these flavors?
People who are bored with like your regular.
People were trying to figure out beer floats. Like,
Yeah.
like, we need a flavor for the beer float.
Potato chip.
You know someone's making a beer float after this.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
I want to
I
see a
might have
picture.
one tonight.
That might be the challenge this week. Show us your beer float. And you got to eat it
Yeah.
and
Oh.
drink it.
Yeah. No AI.
We found these like Mexican popsicles at BJ's, and I love them. So I had one of those after the run.
What
Oh.
are those?
They're called like what are they called?
I don't remember.
Yeah, they come in 3 flavors: mango, strawberry, and coconut. But it's
Do
like,
they come in the little thing that you scoop them out of?
no,
Like
it's
the
like
fruit, or-
it's a popsicle.
Oh, it's a popsicle.
Yeah, but it's kind of creamy almost.
Yeah.
Also, while we were at BJ's, I sent this photo, which is a photo of frozen Reese's with banana slices in between them. And I sent it to Jarrett and Robbie, and I was like, this is how you ruin Reese's. First of all, Robbie had already purchased them and could confirm that they were disgusting. And Jarrett was like, you should have asked me. I got on a whole Reddit chat about how bad these are.
Oh my god.
Oh, why are they so bad?
It's banana, that's why.
Banana and chocolate.
Banana
goes
chocolate
good.
and peanut butter. That's a good combination.
Apparently, they're really bad. So if anyone is looking at the Reese's frozen fruit banana slices, don't do it.
What if you were like listening to the podcast while you're at BJ's or something, and you're reaching for that box. And then Megan's like, don't.
Don't do it.
I just saved them probably like $10.
Yeah.
$10.
Okay, also, I saw this at BJ's and I had to take a photo because I was like, how low have we gotten? There
What is
was a protein shake Fruit Loops.
Oh, yeah.
That
but
sounds pretty good.
Actually, I was the one who pointed that out to you. I think it sounded like I was like, it's got 30 grams of protein.
Yeah, but that's like, everything's protein now.
That's what people want.
Fruit
Wait,
Loops?
wait, is that a shake? That's a shake?
Yeah,
or-
it's like it's basically like the Fairlife.
Oh, like a Fairlife thing. Yeah. That's not bad.
I don't see a problem with that.
If you've ever had Ghost protein.
I know. I also sent it to Robbie and I was like, do you
Yeah.
have this too? But he said no. He said that's ridiculous. I guess he has a line.
You know, it'd be crazy. Get real Fruit Loops, pour that in as the
So it's like a protein cereal.
yeah
Yeah.
That's
and
even
yeah.
better than Ghost.
yeah,
There you go. And it's probably cheaper too.
and you get both the like double flavor,
Yeah.
the crunch.
Imagine how sweet that is. It's probably so gross.
It's pretty good stuff.
We're going to have to try it.
Yeah.
We'll do it along with the beer float.
I haven't seen the Superman movie,
That me either.
but I heard it's horrible.
Really?
Oh, my sister saw it and she said she liked it.
I heard it was great.
My buddy Gavin, who I trust on cinematic reviews, said it's the worst movie he's seen.
I mean, how do you mess up Superman?
Well, they have before, so.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, yeah, superhero movies can go either way. But for
Yeah.
Gavin to say it's the worst movie he's seen,
It's pretty bad.
yeah.
What other superhero movies does he like? Because James Gunn's like the Godfather architect.
Well, I
of,
love
like,
Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like
yeah,
that.
it's James Gunn.
Yeah, I think that. I don't even know because I haven't seen it. I've been tracking it a little bit because I was interested to see how he's going to do it because he puts in a lot of like weirdness into it rather than like the super dog is in there. There's a robot.
What's the super dog?
Like apparently Superman had a super dog.
Guess so. Yeah.
Okay. Does it have superpowers?
Yeah, it can fly and stuff.
I'm already out.
See?
This movie sounds bad.
So I was a little worried about that, but
Is it like Airbud?
but super Airbud.
But Airbud was pretty super, is what I'm saying.
He was. Again, you probably watched Airbud with like enjoyment.
I think I was like 10.
And
When
you're
did
like,
that movie come out?
What a great dog.
I'm curious how long the Superman movie is because my problem with the superhero movies now, they're like almost 3 hours long.
Well, they have to be to compete with like the Netflix series.
No, I
and
hate
stuff.
it. I hate long movies. Why are they so long?
I love long movies, but
They can get to the point in 2 hours versus 3.
yeah, but then we say this, but are we not people who binge seasons of TV shows, do 8-9 hours?
Not all at once.
But you probably watch 4 episodes? It's 4 hours right there. I know I can get through Severance in like half a season or
Oh,
whatever.
really?
Yeah.
Severance was so good.
I still haven't finished it. I'm still on. I'm on episode 8, I think.
Why wouldn't you finish it?
I started it I think before we went to Kenya, and then we got back and shit has hit the fan since then. So I haven't had time to
Oh wow!
sit.
Like you've been on airplanes that you could have downloaded.
I actually did download. I don't know. I have something. It's weird watching movies on a smaller screen. I don't know. Depends on the screen. If we're going international, which those were nice, but
Yeah.
yeah. Have you seen some of the domestic screens lately? It's like
Oh, you're sitting on the
plane. Yeah, yeah.
They show Severance on the plane.
No, I'm saying, but no, they
Dude,
don't.
Southwest doesn't even have like TVs.
I don't like watching movies on my phone, so
Yeah.
it's kind of weird. But
Yeah. I mean that's.
I see why people do it, but for me,
Do you raw dog?
do I raw dog? No, I have my headphones. I listen to music, podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just close the eyes and.
close the eyes and hope I can sleep. Never can.
Have you noticed this new trend of people putting blankets over them completely on planes?
I've done that.
You've
Like
done
complete. Like what do you mean completely?
Like they have, like
You,
Oh,
you
over
know
the
the
head.
blanket
Oh.
that they give you,
Yeah.
like especially for international flights. They'll
this.
take
I saw
it.
people bring in their own blankets.
Oh well, I experienced this, which I was fine with because the dude was just under a blanket next to me the whole time, and I was like, well,
You're saying they put it over them. Like
They
a
look
Like-
deceased.
Oh,
like the whole, like
I thought
the
you meant
whole,
like just snuggling up. On
no,
No.
no, like over their head, like almost like a onesie, but
A tent.
yeah.
I've never seen that.
Okay, I've noticed it on
Huh.
several of my flights lately that people are taking, and this one lady brought her own colorful blanket, and like people are coming in pajamas anyway, but she had it over her head, and it literally looks like a.
Was this for the
like a
red eye
ghost.
home?
This one was coming from California. So when we were coming back,
Yeah.
Oh,
that was a
really?
red eye.
I didn't see her.
you know how we were sitting cross out? She
Yeah.
was in front of you in the middle seat.
Oh, okay.
That's how I noticed her, because I was like,
Okay.
and then they had to wake her up to tell it, like, can we see your seatbelt? Because she was completely tented.
No way.
Yeah. And then I noticed it, when we were coming in the Bahamas, another person was like, and that's a 2.5 hour flight or something like that, like 3 hour flight.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
Weird.
No, mine was on the way back from Paris, and the dude like just
Full on.
fully covered himself. Like I'm saying, before we even took off, and then never was like that until we all got off the plane. Like didn't have any of the meals, didn't watch any TV.
I respect it.
Was just
That's like a magic trick.
in this.
That's true
tent.
raw dog right there.
I think he slept. I'm guessing.
Yeah, there might be drugs involved.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. If you're in a middle seat, though, I don't blame him.
Did you flew the nicer middle seats, or the nicer seats,
Yeah,
right?
like not the first class, but the ones behind that, whatever that
Business
is.
class,
Or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
All right, second check-in. That last one was pretty mellow, and you might be out running, so maybe I don't want to be so mellow. But I am still going to check in on you. How you feeling? How you doing? You making sure that your body isn't getting too beat up while you rack up these miles, especially in this heat? Make sure you're doing everything you can to recover. Whether it's, I don't know, some people like those ice baths. Other people like just maybe drinking tons of water after the run. But yeah, treat yourself.
Today's episode is sponsored by SWIFTWICK socks.
Definitely my favorite.
Yeah, they are a favorite of ours. They have been for a very long time. And I must say, I very much appreciate them in this summer heat because it's hot and it's sweaty and the socks help.
Right, and I even like, because they don't soak up a ton of sweat.
Yeah.
But I like the length. It's like the perfect length. It's above like a crew, below like a full calf. It's just like the nice, perfect length. I just really like them.
Well, and they have all different kinds of lengths. They've got the ankle, they've got
You know which one's my favorite.
All right. Well, regardless of the sock length that you like, you can grab a pair of SWIFTWICK or multiple pairs by going to swiftwick.com/collections/believe. And if you use the code BELIEVE15 at checkout, you can get 15% off your first order.
I mean, that's good.
Well,
So anyway, you guys are training up to New York City so by the time this comes out on Friday, you'll be going up for an event on Sunday.
But we'll have already been up to New York twice this week.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a big week for New York City.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But Sunday you're doing a New Balance Rebel V5 launch run with coffee and chill and endorphins.
And I didn't know what coffee and chill was, and I just found out about it. It doesn't look chill.
What's not chill about it?
Thongs and pools and...
I know. Did you see the
I
promos?
saw.
They look right up your alley.
I mean,
Yeah,
Karl's going to
I
have
saw
it.
the
This is like
promos.
perfect for Karl.
I will actually need that for the podcast to put it up.
I mean, the promo picture for Coffee and Chill has some people vibing in kind of like a tub of some sort, and then in the background you see, and I just realized this because I was talking to my neighbor. They belong to the Merit, and apparently, I felt like thong bathing suits were for an elite person back in my day. Like that was somebody that was definitely like, I want the attention.
Right.
It wasn't for the normal person. And apparently they've made it mainstream now.
It is.
And that blows my mind. I guess I haven't been to a pool in a while.
I kind of want to sign up for Merit just to use that rooftop pool because apparently that's for.
It sounds like it's Vegas.
Yeah.
Like it's wild.
Yeah.
There's the problem is that you have families that go there.
Yeah.
And then apparently there's a separation of about 4 feet of cement from the family section to the adult
Vegas.
section.
Good.
But yeah.
Make it even bigger.
I've heard a lot of my guy friends say it's great. I've heard their wives say that it's too distracting and
I wonder
too much
why.
going on.
Yeah. I wonder why.
You can't
And so
imagine why.
They joined another club that's more family friendly.
What, Crunch?
Crunch doesn't have a pool.
I know.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to New York and Sunday. So there's going to be a run at 9:30 that is free and open to all, and this will be at the Summer Club at Queens Plaza, South Long Island.
9:30 a.m.
9:30 a.m.
Yeah.
We'll put all of the RSVP links.
Is that the
and
relay
details.
or is that just the run?
It's a run of some kind.
Are we doing a relay?
Unsure.
Okay. Because my thought was that we were doing a mile relay, and that's 4 of us had to throw down.
That's what I thought.
Well, it might be a combination of things, but there's a run that everyone can attend at 9:30, and then afterwards, from 10 to 12, is the coffee and chill. For that, you do have to purchase a ticket, but we'll put a link to how to do that as well in the show notes.
Yeah, make sure, Henry's coming, so make sure he gets a ticket.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, 9:15 is the run, or 9:30. You can try on some Rebels. They've got all sorts of stuff at this event. There's towels from New Balance. There is cold plunges by the Cold Life. Protein coffee. There's B12 shots. Like there's a lot happening.
When you get a
Yeah.
B12 shot, is it really a needle?
No, a shot.
No, I think they're giving shots.
It does have the emoji of like one of those.
No way, really?
Syringe of a syringe.
Syringe?
Yeah.
Dude, we're
Wait,
getting
I have to
injected?
Google this. There's no way.
I
You
thought they
can't
were
be
like
kidding.
shots, like the little like.
Dude, we've gone from people wearing masks to just like mass,
Yeah.
B12 shots.
Yeah, everyone's just poking each other with some needles. I actually saw, wasn't Allie Feller down for one of these events?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
saw her stories, so I was like, oh, this is the vibe then. Okay. But
Yeah.
it was in Miami, so.
Yeah.
Miami
It always looks like
it
that.
always looks like that. Yeah.
But shirtless dudes, like.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I have a feeling that's what you're getting into as well.
I will be
Yeah.
one of those guys.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Maybe I'll do one of them cutoff shirts. What do you call it?
Oh, yeah,
Called
crops.
crop top?
Crop
Crop
tops.
tops.
I might do a
that,
crop.
yeah.
We should do a crop.
I might do the crop.
Wow. I can't wait for the content coming out of this one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be...
It's going to be all boys too. So it's you two, Robbie, Lo, who else is there?
Jarrett,
And Jarrett.
and Henry.
Wow, it is a boys' trip, man. Look at that.
Yeah, so that should be a good time. But if you want to go, it's Sunday, July 27th.
Wait, Meg, why won't you be there?
I will be in Monterey.
Wait, are we training up on Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday
Yeah.
afternoon.
Okay. All right.
Yes, but I will be in Monterey. So if by chance
Okay.
someone is listening to this on Friday and can still attend
Yeah,
our
but-
event Saturday morning.
Meg's been being a jerk about this.
What?
Oh, guess what the temperature of the weather is out there?
It's going to be really nice. It's going to be like 50s,
Yeah.
no humidity.
We had our fun, Thomas. We
Yeah,
had-
but Meg's had it in Seattle.
Yeah, I had in Seattle
And now
too.
she's going back out.
that is true.
There's other parts of the world where you don't live in misery in the summer. I don't know how people do like the Miami all year
Oh,
round.
dude, no.
Because it was
Could
brutal there in January.
I think
Yeah.
you just like get used to it. It's like anything.
I think if you're born around the closer you are to the equator
Yeah.
in general. You're,
Are we used to Baltimore's heat?
Not this
No,
heat.
not at all.
Went and walked the dog yesterday, and I drank like an entire 24 ounces of Element before we went. So I was like, I don't need to bring any water. We're only going to be out there for like a half an hour. I was dying. I go to Whole Foods, and Megan and I had talked about the half and halves. And
Yeah.
so I was like, oh, that sounds great. So I get a half and half. And I don't look at calories because I'm just like, delicious.
Yeah.
And I get in, and Meg ruins it for me. Tells me there's 250 calories.
That's just a lot for a beverage.
250?
See?
How big is this beverage?
It wasn't that big. It was like a normal sized beverage. It was very sweet tea mixed with lemonade.
You're sweating it all out.
Yeah, I mean, she ruined it for me, though. I was
Sorry, I did not. You drank it. It was fine.
Yeah, but I drank it with a little bit of guilt. Like, it wasn't like just ooh, this is refreshing. Oh, that was nice. I really like that. And then she didn't finish her. She only drank, I got her one. She only drank a little part of it. And I know you were thirsty.
No, it honestly was like too sweet. I almost felt like it needed to be on ice or something, like watered down slightly.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or vodka.
John Daly's.
Yeah. Carl and I are running a UTMB.
Yes.
We're doing the ETC, which to me sounds like either et cetera or where we used to have our
it's
emerging
ETC?
emerging technology center.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it is?
Yeah,
I've been calling
ETC.
it ETC. I've been calling it ATC.
Well, there's like 17 different acronyms. for every race.
And they asked you to pick where you want to pick up your bib and stuff. And I'm like,
I still have to pick
I
that,
know
yeah.
France.
Yeah.
It's like,
2 options. One's Chamonix, and then there's one that's another thing, and it sounds correct, but I'm going to go with Chamonix. Just
yeah,
'cause.
we're probably going.
Are you guys
different places.
gonna like hold hands and jog that one together, or
I
how's that
am-
gonna
We
work?
yeah.
get poles. We need
yeah.
poles.
I have no desire to try to like crush it. I just want to run it. But
I saw you were on the stairs. You did the Fed
that's
Hill.
what I was going to tell you, dude.
Yeah.
I went out, and what's nice about it is, so Federal Hill is kind of a fun spot in Maryland where, or in Baltimore, where if by any chance boats had gotten past Fort McHenry, they would have then had to go past Federal Hill, which was like the highest point, and they would have just shelled the hell out of your boat. It would have hurt. But since it's this high mound that they made, it kind of has stairs that go up it, and then there's a path that loops back around, and you can kind of run back down to the bottom of the stairs, and it's about a quarter mile to do it. And I was like, this does, like, I didn't feel like going to the trails, and so I was like, this pretty much does the same effect. Like, you hike up the stairs, then you
Do a
get some
little bit of running.
downhill,
Yeah.
and flip it around. So Meg thinks I'm nuts because I did like 8 little
loops.
loops of it, but it goes by really quick actually. And I think you should do some.
I'll probably do, yeah.
Whether you run over there, I was able to get there running 3 miles over, and I wanted to do 8 miles. So
I'll probably do it during a slow roast.
yeah,
I'll do that and then run over there and then.
Were we talking about the stair climber?
yeah.
How people are using that like that's not exercise?
Well, when I was in the Bahamas, there's a woman that was at the stair climber.
Yeah.
You should be in like the middle so that you're constantly doing stairs. She was all the way at the top doing the stairs, like before the stairs turn into stairs. And I'm like, that's just a very tall treadmill that
Yeah,
you're on
not.
now. And she was like 15 feet off the ground. I was like, wow,
Whoa.
you're up there.
Maybe she's just having a good time people watching up there.
It could have been.
That's the spot.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
crazy.
looking at this course map that you guys are doing, this ETC.
Yeah.
This 15. It's so weird that it's a 20K race category, but the distance is 15K.
I
I'm just
think
not
they're
sure
like,
how it works.
I think they're like, well, the hike up is hard enough that it equals the effort of it.
But what's nice is it's like you climb up and then you have a little down and a little back up and then you're all the way down on the way back.
All the way down on the back, I think. Do you like running downhill?
Yeah, we can, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like running
On
downhill.
trails downhill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say Broken Arrow was crazy going down that one.
That one was so steep that it was.
I had to stop. I
it-
had to stop. I'm like, I can't. I'm going to
Yeah.
fall and tumble and whatever. But it was
That race, 2 things played into my strengths on that race. One, I brought the poles.
the pulls are
Where
clutch.
did you brought the
Yeah,
poles, right?
I had poles too.
Because like we had Taylor, who's our trail guy. He was like, you don't need the
You
poles.
don't need them.
You needed them.
Not negotiable.
I was passing people.
Yeah.
Well,
left
some
and
races
right.
they don't let you bring them, right?
Yeah.
Or is it just like frowned upon?
We ain't no pro.
Like headphones? Like
Yeah.
I think
road races?
one year I
Yeah.
ran hat with the poles, and I think it was probably my fastest year running hat.
You're not
But
supposed to?
after that, they were like, no poles.
Oh.
Just because of single track, it made it. Somebody
could see
probably
why.
complained. They were like, this guy's out there blocking all that. I couldn't get around him.
I love when you use a voice where someone's complaining because it's like just, I don't even know how to describe
Well,
it.
that's what I hear
Oh.
when someone's complaining. I want a baby. Yeah. It's so unfair.
Yeah.
But that, and then it had a long sweeping downhill, and that's when you remember Meg when we did the TransRockies.
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, the downhills are just I love them.
Yeah.
So sad that that race this is the last year. Or is it, did
Reese
it
is-
happen? Is it happening?
Reese is running it.
I think, yeah.
Nice.
I'm not sure if I convinced her. So we got the opportunity to send Reese is on the Dirt Division team. You may recognize her from Karl's Western States video, but which you should watch if you haven't.
Watch it.
Reese is going to do it, and she was only going to do the 3-day, and I was like, Reese, do the 6-day. It's so much fun. You agree, don't you, Meg?
Yeah.
What was your favorite day of that whole thing?
Oh, gosh. We're talking, this was like 10 years ago.
I know, isn't that crazy?
I don't know. I just really loved that you're like so pampered for a trail run. Like they take all your stuff and move it while you're out running, and then set up your tent, and you get to a new location, and,
And
it's
there's a
like,
shower
here's
truck.
all your stuff. It just felt like, and we also at the time were working with the PR company that drove us out to get Wi-Fi because we were publishing content
Oh,
in real
nice.
time. So we really were like pampered.
Holy crap.
I don't know. Here's the problem. If Karl did it, Karl, there's a beer truck.
Oh boy.
So
Every day.
every day. So
Every day.
after you finish your run, you could take a shower. You could go sit by the bonfire where they had a beer truck, and then later on they had dinner set up for you. I could see Karl missing a day.
The food was
They're like
incredible
packing up.
too.
They're packing up the tents. They're like, we got someone in here. Yeah, I'll just take a ride to the next.
Yeah, I'll meet you. I'll
Yeah. Got to get some B-roll.
Yeah, exactly. That would be my excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the food was really good every day. I really liked the one time though, or the one day, and I don't remember which day it was, but we went to like a fish taco spot.
Yeah, that was one of those days we're out at Camp Hale, and
Yeah.
you ran over. I think it's the first day you run Camp Hale. So we ran over the mountain, which has a huge steep climb.
Yeah.
You run across, then you ran down, and you had to run along a riverbed until like in the water, like it was like mid-calf water, but you do like a mile at least in
Yeah.
that water with like loose rocks and stuff. But then you get to, I think it's called Mangoes.
That sounds right.
Yeah, and they have fish tacos in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. And they're amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that day, they also had like orange crushes and stuff. And that's one day where you saw everybody get a little warm and fuzzy.
Did registration close for this thing?
It's sold out. I
Oh,
mean,
no.
we could have gotten you one
No,
earlier,
I'm
but
good.
I do wonder why they're closing, why it's ending.
I have a feeling it's probably doesn't make money. I mean, think about the expenses that go into
We
all
can't
the
do another beer truck for
all the
another year.
logistics of packing up everyone's stuff and bringing it to the next spot.
the registration's $3,000.
Oh, well,
Yeah, you would think that would
Cover
somewhat
it.
help cover it. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's how much it was, if I remember.
Probably even more now.
it's not listed on here since it's sold out, but yeah, you're probably right.
I think it was because the first year we did it, I did it. And that was before like it's actually the reason Believe in the Run started. So we didn't have any sponsor or anything, and I paid for everything, and I think it cost me about $10K between.
Whoa.
Well, I didn't have any of the gear. I was new to running, so it was all new, like poles, sleeping bag, like all that stuff, travel, airfare. Then renting a place when you get there because you had like in Buena Vista.
Should we just buy this event and call it Believe in the Run? Since that's how it all started.
We could, but the problem is then we'd have to haul people's tents. And
Yeah.
I'm sure
Sounds
there's
like a good idea.
There's
Yeah.
a company that already does that.
I mean, Huda is one of the guys on the team. I'll say, hey,
Yeah.
The tagline is Summer Camp for Big Kids. Which
And that's
is
what it
truly
is.
what it is.
I have to say it's probably one of my favorite events I've ever did. I am sad that it's leaving. It was just such a,
Yeah, it sounds so cool.
Yeah, one of the big brands. Go buy it up.
and
Keep
you
it
feel
around.
epic because you run like 120
Yeah,
miles.
120.
120 miles, but you do it over 6 days.
Right. It's not like, yeah.
Yeah. But you're still running over the Rockies.
Obviously, yeah.
But
But that's like your day.
Yeah.
Is you have like a
Right.
whole day to just run like 20 miles.
Yeah.
so you spend 3 to 4 hours running, and then you're like, ah,
Chilling. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
in the sunshine in the Rockies.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think we just sold enough people. Let's
Get it back
get
up.
it back.
Yeah.
Make it come back.
I mean, we
GoFundMe.
got how many people we have running over 500 miles?
Yes,
You know.
seriously. There's at least 13 that are over 300, so
Yeah.
we could do it.
That map, when Megan's saying it looks like it's all downhill.
It's-
I mean, look at the climb though, man. That climb looks horrible.
Yeah.
I said the back half.
She
Yeah.
did say the back half.
The front half though.
Front half looks horrible.
And then there is another climb once you start going. And then
You'll be together. It's
Just don't think
15K.
about it.
Yeah.
I just don't want to think about
well,
it.
no, and then I'm thinking about Lynn's gonna run. Well, we've got a pretty decent group running JFK,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
and that's another one for me. It's just survive.
ETC is just survive.
ETC is just survive,
Just
like
survive,
just
but
enjoy.
have fun doing
Yeah,
it.
see the
like-
Alps, see the stuff, be out in the
Right.
place I've never been.
Yeah.
Hey, look, a mountain.
Yeah.
Hey, there's
Wow.
another one.
Nature.
Yeah.
Look at that tree.
And you'll be there with Hoka. Do you know what shoes you'll be wearing?
I'm gonna guess we'll wear the new RXT, the Rocket Trail.
Yeah.
It would make sense, but I really one of my all-time favorites, and I probably couldn't even get it now. Would be that Hoka Tecton 2.5. Yeah, that was the best.
Don't you have a pair?
I do.
You ripped it, like the
The
midsole
foam,
ripped.
the
Yeah.
foam is a little chunked out,
Ah.
but I don't know. I could bring them.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would like me to be wearing a shoe that actually people could purchase. So.
Yeah, like why
Makes
are you wearing
sense.
or
Yeah.
that broken shoe from
Yeah.
2 years ago? But yeah, it should be a good time.
Yeah,
Speaking of shoes, we want to talk about this shoe?
I think we do this, and
Yeah.
we're specifically talking about this one because we have our guest Karl on today.
He's not a guest.
I feel front row.
Yeah,
He's front row
front
today.
of the camera.
That this is a shoe that you're reviewing.
Mm-hmm.
Meg, you've run in it as well.
I did one run yesterday. But
Alright.
so I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Actually,
I'm interested to hear your thoughts because I'm like, Meg's gonna hate this shoe.
That's funny. I didn't hate it.
Yeah,
It's not, it's not your style though.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the Puma Velocity Nitro 4. If anyone remembers our first thoughts from the 3 last year, that was a fun video. But
What did you say about it? I don't remember.
we didn't like it.
Oh,
Thomas had some not so nice things.
did you? Were you not nice about it?
Look, it was a tough shoe for me.
Can I say what you said?
Yeah.
I think you said this is the worst shoe you ran in all year, and it was only 3 weeks into January. And that was the first shoe I actually got like seated to me for review. So, and that was my first time being in front of a camera for like first thoughts.
And what did you think?
Well, I said I only did 8 miles. I'm like, it just feels heavy, clunky, firm.
Which is weird because I won't get into it. I'll let you and May get into it.
Right.
But the shoe is designed to be sort of a lighter up-tempo,
daily trainer. I mean, we have the first version on the wall right here. And,
which I liked.
right. I think everyone did.
Okay, so wait. So let's just talk about the lineup real quick because
Yes.
I get confused with all of these shoes. So what's the daily trainer?
So this would be the daily trainers, your entry level,
Non-plated.
non-plated.
That's your Pegasus.
Yeah.
What's the Deviate?
That's your plated up tempo, has a little bit more of a rocker.
That's
exciting,
like your speed.
speed shoe.
Okay.
Like your when I say speed, endorphin speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So-
I think we liked it a lot for daily training.
And there's one other shoe in the lineup that I get confused with the Velocity because there's a even more lightweight version shoe, and I actually pulled the old version of that one when it was coming out here.
Do I know that one?
I can't remember.
Oh, they made a High Rocks version of this shoe.
Ugh,
Of course they did. They're going hard in High Rocks.
this probably wouldn't be a bad choice.
Yeah, because you use that for everything in
Yeah.
High Rocks.
Thomas is getting up. He's looking for something. He wants to find this other Puma shoe.
Final check-in. You made it. You made it this far. I know we all miss Robbe, and you probably didn't get as many tangents and weird stuff as you may have wanted. But we'll get weird again. Just wait. Just wait till next week. And until then, take care of yourself.
So Deviate has the plate, and for up tempo, they obviously have the Mag Max, which is like the max cushion shoe.
And then the Magnify 3, which
Oh.
is Max Cush, but not like a super trainer
And then-
Mag Max style.
Then there's no plate in the Magnify.
I don't think so. That shoe just came out too, right? People like
Like
we
That
didn't
one
really
feels
know.
that one feels like that's getting lost now.
Well, I don't understand why you have both the
Mag Max and the Magnify.
Yeah. Wait, so which one's this one?
the Liberty.
Oh, Liberty. Okay, I did hear about this one. Okay.
The original Liberty I really liked,
Does that shoe still exist?
but look how
No.
low that stack is.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they just
Got rid of it.
Yeah.
This would have been closer to at the time to like a Streak Fly.
Right. Yeah. It just looks like one.
Yeah.
But yeah. So third version we didn't really like too much. So we got this fourth one, and I have like what, 52 miles in
Whoa.
the
It
shoe.
looks a lot better.
It looks a lot better. Dude, this thing is light. Like I
Yeah.
think the original, I wrote it in my written review. I think the third version for sample size men's 9, US 9, I think was 9.5 ounces. For my 10.5 in this, it's 8.4 ounces.
Wow.
Okay.
So that's
they
a significant
drop the weight.
Yeah, very significant. Midsole's different too. I believe this is a new nitro foam. I think it's all Piba, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it?
That's what I've heard, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
But I heard it's Piba. Feels like it. But other than that, stack height's the same as last year. It's a 10 mil drop, 36.26. Yeah, it's their kind of entry level daily trainer, but I just think it's like the best version of a daily trainer because of the lightweight and the foam is like not dead. It still kind of feels firmish, like it has that like, I don't know. It still kind of reminds me of last year, but like not in a terrible way. I will say the Puma grip, it's really nice. I think there might be a little too much
Yeah,
of it.
it's quite thick.
That I think was a problem before too.
Yeah, in the last year's version as well. It just, because the shoe itself is so light, you could feel the weight of the rubber on the bottom. So like, it takes a while for me to like warm up in the shoe, I guess, because it just kind of slaps and it kind of, I could feel it pulling me down.
It slaps, but
It
not in the good way.
slaps. It's like an okay way. But I was expecting it just because based on the specs alone, I thought this was going to be more in line with like a Nova Blast or an
Yeah.
Evo SL feeling.
That's what I think we were hoping for.
Yeah, and when you think about the line in general, yeah, up-tempo, lighter daily trainer, and it'd be like, okay, so this is going to bring it back and maybe even make it more exciting. I think it definitely still leans more into the daily trainer type of ride.
So when you say that, what shoes would you compare it to?
Probably like a Ghost, Pegasus.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just not like that peppy. There's no like rocker. There's no like fun factor.
That like there's to me that's I try to describe like personality in a shoe.
Right.
And there's
Yeah.
certain shoes that just lack personality. I
Yeah.
was saying that about the Hyperion Elite in our review, the Elite 5. I was like, it's just missing like some dynamic feel to it.
Well, so I thought the shoe was okay. I've only done one run in it, so I need to do more miles in it. But the thing I noticed the most was I just felt like the forefoot lacked. Like I wanted more, I don't know if it's cushioning or something up in the forefoot because it just kind of felt like it died out and bottomed out for me.
Yeah.
And that's just, when there's so many shoes in the world, it's like, why would I choose this one?
Right.
And I know it's $140, but now in the category of $140 shoes, you have...
That's what I'm saying. You have a Nova Blast. You
Yeah.
have an Evo for $10
Neo
more.
Zen.
Neo Zen for $10 more. So it's like, but then again, yeah, I guess you have to think maybe
And the Rebel.
and the Rebel. That's what. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is gonna be like a Rebel.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It just feels like that daily trainer. But again, I think it's like the best version of
Yeah.
a traditional feeling daily trainer. Like just the lightweight. Like why is it so hard? Like to get like this type of model down with no special tech.
Like the
Like just good
simplicity.
foam.
simplest, good foam, good upper. Like
I think
it's-
that's why the Evo made such a splash because we were like, it's so simple, but it's so good.
but it's like personality,
Yeah.
exciting. Like that foam just feels really good. And I mean, this like I said, it feels good. I think if you are in the market for like just a workhorse, like
Yeah.
this definitely, I think. Like I gave the Ghost 17 a really good review this year. I think this one kind of takes the cake in that regard.
that sounds more positive than
Right, I
Like
guess it's
how you
just more,
describe it.
Yeah, it's just I guess my expectations just because of the shoes that I like to run in. And again, when you talk about price, and it's a big thing. I know people always make a big deal, but like, dude, like, it's hard with the Nova Blast Rebel
Yeah.
Evo. Like, they're just dominating right now in that category and budget area. That like, it's just tough for a shoe like this to break into that mold.
I also feel like we're fortunate that we do get to try a lot of shoes.
Yeah,
And that's so that we can give opinions on it. And there are good products that just don't hit the same way
Right.
as other ones. So we're trying to do our best to say, hey, if you want to have fun when you run and you want a good sensation,
yeah,
we're trying to lead you a certain way.
yeah.
Where would you lead someone with this shoe? Is this just your basic, somebody who wants a basic daily trainer and
Yeah, it would just be more like if you like that. I always use we say super trainer. I'm using now traditional daily trainer just because there is. I do feel like there is a certain type, and a lot of people just like that. And if you do like that, then this is a really good pickup. But for me personally, it's like, I kind of want something a little bit more exciting.
Yeah, like if I'm staying in the Puma brand for daily training, I'm picking the Deviate.
Right.
Which I know is probably not the intent, but
Now
that's
you
just
gotta give the regular Deviate, not the
elite.
not
Yeah.
the Deviate Elite, Just
Deviate
the
Nitro
Deviate,
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Because it's got a plate, it's got a little bit more bounce. It just feels.
it has more of a rocker.
Yeah.
It feels more exciting.
that shoe has personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say the one also, I guess the other thing I will dock, and I think it's kind of more for just Puma for me in general, is the fit. It's very narrow in the midfoot. Like, I think, and I said this in the review, I think Taylor calls them the toe knuckles. Like the little, like nubby side here right before it, like, so I get this pinching sensation right
there.
here.
See, and I love that.
Because it's snug, it's secure,
Yeah.
and it's good. But I like the fit of the Forever Run Nitro too. Because that was
That's
a little
the
bit
stability shoe.
Yeah, it was a little bit wider, but it wasn't like you had a good fit in that shoe too.
Yeah.
So like I think,
Yeah, Pumas in general fit me really well.
well, you have a narrow foot, so
Yeah. Well, I like also, like, if you look at the medial side, it sculpts in.
yeah,
Where one of the things I hate the most is if I look down at the shoe, it just looks like a fish.
yeah,
Like it's just like straight
Right.
tube.
yeah.
And I really like some sculpting on
Yeah,
that.
I do too. I just thought maybe it was a little, and it's one of those things I don't think sizing up is going to change it.
Yeah.
Like it's just the way the shoe's built, so it's not the end of the world. But
What's the price of the Deviate?
$160.
So that's $20 cheaper.
Yeah.
But if you were going to recommend to a friend, would you say, hey, just spend that extra 20?
Or honestly, spend an extra 40 and go Mag Max because I
Yeah,
wear
but
that
that-
one all day.
that-
40s, yeah.
I actually think the Deviate is more versatile than the Mag Max.
Sure,
I
yeah.
like the Mag Max, and if you have the extra, go
Yeah.
ahead and get 2 pairs of shoes.
Right.
But
sure.
I don't know. I'm wearing a shoe that I can't wait for Megan to get a hold of.
Some more V6.
Yeah.
Look at that.
From New Balance.
Look at that chonky boy.
Dude, look at that platform.
I know.
Just look at
you
that.
could put the
Put the New York
Liberty.
Orchestra. Yeah.
You could put the Liberty in this shoe.
Yeah, but you're talking about sculpting. That shoe doesn't have sculpting.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I mean, look at that. Look at how my midfoot, it kind of comes in.
I mean,
and
that's my kind of shoe for sure.
well, that's why we're not talking about it today, because I want to wait until you have your pair, because this is
Yeah.
like, people I think would trust my opinion on a cushion shoe, but I think you have made it almost your trademark that Max Cush
Yeah.
is
It's my preference.
you got to hear Meg's opinion,
Yeah.
because this is like your silo.
Which
Yeah.
is crazy to think that, like, not that long ago, maybe like 3-4 years, it was like Hoka, and the Moore was like the one competitor in the Max Cushion realm. And I remember the one year where it was like, wow, the Moore from New Balance
What's better?
has surpassed Hoka, and now everyone has a Max Cushion.
Everyone has it. I still think, I think Puma's done it right with the Mag Max. You've got, what would you say from Asics? What would you use for the Max Cush?
Probably the Nimbus 25,
See, that's
27. I keep saying 25.
It is pretty cushy, but would I go Super Blast?
Or Super Blast, of course, yeah.
Over it.
That's just not, like, when I think of Max
Squishy.
Cush, I think of, the squish, and that's more of, like, you can run fast in the Super Blast.
I feel the same way though with race day shoes. Is like a few years ago there was the top 3 brands that had a decent race, and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, one of these I wear. Now, pretty much across the board, everybody's got something that you could wear, and even though the Brooks Hyperion 5 is getting kind of not a great review, if it was all I had, it still could work.
Yeah.
Pretty well. I'm just, at this point, I can be nitpicky because, there's, so many different brands out there with a really good race day option.
I think I could confidently race a marathon in a shoe from, I don't know about Mizuno. Race day shoe?
Yeah, they've got a problem. They were so close with the first version of the
Rebellion.
Yeah, the Rebellion Elite or Pro. Rebellion Pro.
Yeah.
They were so close, and then I think they just went even more aggressive in it, and it just throws my toe into the front. I know that their pros were a little bit iffy on it from the reports that we got back. And our team, I know that Ryan ran Amsterdam in it, and probably one of the biggest fans of Mizuno right now is our guy, bigger than running, Aubrey, and he wouldn't run. He didn't.
I still
wanna-
just call him Aubrey Runs. I can't get the bigger than running in my head.
Okay.
Because you know it's Aubrey, so it's,
Yeah.
just like, it's Aubrey.
But he didn't want to wear it for
Yeah.
the half, like he went with the Neo Vista,
Yeah.
the original.
I think Ryan said the shoe is fine, but I think he said after mile 16 is when it's not good.
Well, the problem is it's just so aggressive, and I
Right.
found the same thing when I was testing it. I was like, yeah, if you're at full strength and you're running and your stride is good,
Yeah.
it's really nice. What the problem is, as soon as you get a little tired, your form starts breaking down. You're in a weird
working
spot.
against you, yeah.
Yeah.
I will say though, I think I could run decently fast marathon in the Neo Vista too.
You could. It's a little too soft for me to run fast like that. It just saps a little bit of the.
Like it wouldn't be my first choice,
Right.
but I think I could do an okay marathon on that shoe.
I could see that. I
Yeah.
mean, you run like 3:30 in what was the New Balance SE Elite V2, which was really soft and squishy.
What was the first time 2023? Would it have that been V3?
I think so.
That's V3, yeah.
The one with the knit upper that
Or that Robbe broke
had
like
trouble.
every time?
Speaking of which, a shoe that I was so excited to try this weekend. I'm lacing it up and pop, the little thing that keeps the lace.
Eyelet.
Yeah,
Ripped open.
and I was like,
dude, no.
oh,
Didn't even get to try them.
I didn't even get to try it.
We'll get you a new pair.
Yeah, I think I don't want to mention off
we'll
the
talk
bat
about
It's probably a
who it is,
fluke.
just because I think there is sometimes just a manufacturing defect,
Yeah, no, it happens.
and I feel like this was.
All right.
But yeah, I was so sad. I had one shoe on. and
Already
then-
ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's the worst.
And then pop. I was like, what was that noise? And I was like, why is the lace all the way over here?
You should be doing that.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. But yeah, I wore this shoe. I was like, Meg's gonna not enjoy this. As
I
much.
didn't hate it. It's just
I know
like,
it's just not your.
It's
I
not
just
my
know.
preference. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's other, even in that, like we were saying, even in that price category, there's other shoes I would
Right.
choose.
But
So-
I think it's a lot better than the third version. I think they did everything
It's
right
a good
to
upgrade,
bring.
yeah.
Like
And Meg, you, of the shoes that don't have plates and don't have 40 millimeters at least of stack, what shoe would you pick?
I mean, it aligns with what we all love, which is the Evo SL or the Rebel V5.
All right.
yeah.
Those are the two that I would just.
Like
And
right now.
Yeah.
It's so weird because it's just a slight upgrade on the Rebel with a little more foam under the forefoot, and maybe it's the way the rubber lines up. People I think it's getting a much better reception than.
I mean, I liked it much better.
Yeah.
I think, like you're saying, that forefoot, there's just a little extra
Which it's crazy
Foam.
because it's like,
minimal.
yeah, it's like 3 or 5 millimeters of extra foam.
Yeah.
What was it? Do you remember? You don't know. Okay.
Too many numbers, people.
Yeah.
We're
Can't keep that in
doing
my
a
head.
lot.
I'm going to New York twice. I should have just stayed there.
You can.
I don't know. The New York hotels are always a little bit iffy.
We're in two different ones,
Oh, we.
closer to both venues.
One's in Brooklyn.
They're both in Brooklyn,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
so we'll see. But yeah, if you want to
Carl, if you need me to
coffee and chill,
hold the camera while you're at coffee and chill,
Oh,
I will.
yeah.
So you can do cannonballs.
Yeah. Down for that.
all right, yeah. And if you are listening to this and you're in Monterey, come stop by our ASICS event at the Fleet Feet on Saturday. We're gonna host a run and then a talk. It should be a good time.
What are you guys going to talk about?
This topic will be balancing life and training and racing.
Aren't you also racing in Santa
Yes,
Cruz?
we are going to stay and drive up the coast to Santa Cruz.
Down, isn't it?
Up,
Monterey is
south,
of
Santa Cruz.
It is?
And then if you keep going north, do you go to San Francisco?
I always think of Monterey closer to San Francisco.
No. It's going to be like a 3-hour drive.
Okay.
But anyway, we're going to shoot up to Santa Cruz, and Wharf to Wharf is on Sunday, which they have called the Falmouth of the West Coast, which Falmouth is the most fun race ever. So I'm excited.
That's
it's a
so
6-mile race, not a 10K. So that's like an automatic PR, right?
Especially if you count it as a 10K.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 10K for sure. That'll be my new time. Actually, probably not.
Yeah, I know.
Probably won't be a 10K PR.
Yeah.
It'll just be a good time. So yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Hi, Ma.
Hi, Robin.
This time I got to look in the camera when he said it.
I didn't. Hi, Robin.
Got my laces tied. My trusty podcast by my side. If you wanna talk run, it's the place to be. Yeah, it's the drop. DROP.